Welcome back, everybody, to the GGBL. Man, it's good to be back. It's been a long time since our last upload, but we're back here, guys. We're in the postseason NLDS. Game number 1 here between Richmond and Houston. Of course, the NL East winners and the Richmond Good Boys, and the NL Central winners and the Houston Copperheads. Got Boyd Rush, an 18-game winner, taking on Jonathan Piazza, a 16-game winner here for the Good Boys. And right off the bat, we got Jay Kinney sending a line drive out there to left field. That's Brady Dunn, of course. I hate that guy. He's constantly screwing up out there somewhere, somehow, some way, and it's going to lead to a 2-run double for Houston there in the early going of the ball game. Unbelievable, but good swing there by Jay Kinney. Bad play in left field by Brady Dunn. Now, hey, he took the wrong route over there. He went left. He goes right now, makes the catch, but lackadaisically throws it back into third, and Jay Kinney, being the speedster, is going to take the extra base. Now with 1 down, fly ball out here to right field. Marmolejo will make the catch, and that's going to lead to another run. So Brady Dunn's unathleticism, is that a word? Inathletic ability? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It's just not good plays out there in the defensive side. We'll see if he can get it going here offensively. But we're going to jump here to the top of the second inning. That is Chris Addison getting on base here. Should be a double as it goes all the way to the wall in foul territory. And there you go. So Chris Addison there with a leadoff double here to start the second inning off. Cristobal Reyes, ground ball, base hit out there to right. Throw is coming in. That's a long and hard throw. That's what she said. 2-2 pitch here to Darius Wilson. That's back up the middle. Base hits should be Richmond's first run of the game, and it is 3-1 with runners on first and second. So Richmond is starting to challenge here. Try to come back a little bit. Rosenberg's going to strike out. That is Rush's second K. And then, of course, Brady Dunn grounds out with 2 down now. Can't get any runners home, unfortunately. Let's jump here to the top of the 4th inning. We got Darius Wilson on again. Another base hit. Perfect. Now, he's got some speed. So let's start using that speed just here a little bit. Marmolejo up to bat, 3-1 pitch now after he takes this for a ball. Wilson will slide in safely for a stolen base. Rush is kind of struggling here. You saw the little mini graphic there. 11 strikes, 11 balls in this inning. But he does get the strikeout on Marmolejo. So we're going to jump here to the bottom of the 4th inning. Doby strikes out. 6th strikeout there for Piazza. 3-2 pitch here. It's be a walk to Mario Valenzuela. And now runners move up. It's now runners on first and second here. 1-2 pitch to Fortenberry. Ground ball should be a 2. Gonzalez over to D. Wilson. Nice stretch there by Connor Allman. That's going to be a double play that they absolutely needed there. Let's move out here to the top of the 5th. Rosenberg, already a strikeout here today, but he will get on with a leadoff double here in the top of the 5th inning. So Brady Dunn, can you come through finally here, please? Every time I say I hate him, he does well. So, perfect. Draws a walk. So top 5, 2 runners on. Dunn somehow, he like stutter stepped in front of Jay Kinney. I think that might have thrown him off. He threw it away into the outfield. E4. Scott Gonzalez is now on base. So, hey, nobody down here still. And that's going to lead to another Richmond run. Oof, Brady Dunn playing some little mind games right now. Vic Flutie is going to strike out looking, and that's another strikeout here for Boyd Rush. Get another strikeout on Connor Altman. So he's starting to work through this Richmond lineup. 115 pitches, make it 117 actually now with a 1-1 count to Chris Addison. Already 1 for 2 with a double here today. Let's see if he can come through, and he cannot. Swing and a miss right through it, just challenged him upstairs. And that should probably do it there for Boyd Rush, but that was the opportune moment there for Richmond. So we'll see if we can come back here. Down by a run. Wilson in the outfield grass making a strong throw to first. Just cannot quite get Cosmo Mitre. He's going to get on with a single. I can't even count that as an infield single. It's a single. Piazza, 7th strikeout here. Let's see if he can get Boyd Franks, the number 2 hitter. He will. Curveball that just dropped in right by his knees. And struck out looking. Mariano Marin. 8-game winner. 5 holds. Pretty decent numbers there. Ground ball base hits. Right past Doby. I haven't decided on what I'm going to call him. But Darius Wilson's on for the 3rd time here today. definitely is up in the running for my player of the game so far. As long as he gets safe on this stolen base attempt, and he will. 2 stolen bases, 3 hits for Darius Wilson today. And some pretty nice plays at shortstop. 2-2 pitch here to Marmolejo. Looking to do some damage. Can't get it done. It's a fly ball to left field, and we got 2 down now here in the top of the 6th. Huge at-bat for Rosenberg, and he stares it down. Inside fastball, Marine strikes him out. And that is it for Richmond's second inning in a row where they had a chance to either tie the game or do some damage. They couldn't quite do it. But we do get a double play ball here as Doby. Strike. Ground ball. There we go. Ground ball double play. Scott Gonzalez in the outfield grass. Makes a nice throw. So good defense for Richmond. Let's turn it to the bullpen now. Mark Cullen. Can he get it done for us? Cosmo Mitre. Deep fly ball. Brady Dunn. Get on your horse, Grandpa Dunn. Double. Should be a double there for Cosmo Mitre. If you guys picked Mitre in your fantasy game, as long as you were playing in the playoff fantasy game, you might be looking pretty good here right now. Boyd Frank's going to pop up here to second base. Shallow outfield. Shallow center field. Jay Kinney's going to swing and a miss at this slider. So Mark Cullen comes on and does a job. Gave up the 1 base hit. Started to get a little freaked out there, but he gets it done. Rosenberg, strikeout against Portillo. Top 9. Run out of outs here. Brady Dunn. Swing and a miss. He knows what's at stake here, guys. 2-2 pitch to Brady Dunn. Is he going to fail me? Is he going to fail me here? Ooh. Slider outside and low. He takes it. Good eye, Brady. By the way, I don't like you. Don't do good things. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Nope. Line drive. Second out of the inning. And we're down to our final out of game number 1. Scott Gonzalez facing a 3-1 pitch. He will take a walk. And now the leading run is coming to the plate. Vic Flutie. Can he do some damage? 1-1 pitch. We are taking off. Scott Gonzalez is safe by a mile. And now he's there. Come on, Vic. He's sitting there for you. Duck on the pond. Here we go. 1-2 pitch. That is a line drive to right field, right down the line, all the way to the wall. That will score Scott Gonzalez for certain. And Vic Flutie slides into second base safely with an RBI double. Richmond will tie the ball game up. We now have a 3-3 game. And at least, at the very minimum, we're going to be going to the bottom of the 9th for Houston for a chance to win it here. But Connor Altman has other plans. He's got other plans. No extra inning possibility here. No way. Hit a 2-run shot. Put this thing out of reach. Unbelievable. 102.5 off the bat. Dugout's going crazy. Connor Altman, a 2-run homer. Houston, of course, still has to bat, guys. So they've got a chance to come back. But, man, that's a really huge AB for Richmond. Connor Altman just off the foul pole. Doink. I mean, that got out in a hurry. He just absolutely tattooed that baseball. But we're not done. Chris Addison. Boosh. See you later. 2-2 pitch down to our last strike in the 9th. And a solo shot for Addison. We are now up by 3 runs. And going into the last inning, the last at-bats for Houston, guys, 3 runs is hard to come back from. It's hard to come back from 3 runs when you're only working with 2 outs, especially against this guy, Brian Ortiz, one of the NL leaders in saves. 2 down with a man on. Little pop-up foul territory. Vic Flutie chasing. He will make the catch, and Richmond wins the ball game. And I don't know if Vic Flutie was just kind of trolling the Houston fans over there, or if there were some Richmond fans that he was pumping up there, right? You know? I don't know. Don't get too cocky, guys. Don't get too cocky. We barely scraped this one out, okay? 4 runs in the 9th. We almost lost. Vic Flutie went 2-fer. Addison went 3-fer. Reyes and Wilson also had multi-hit games. Player of the game was a really tough one for me, honestly, because Altman had the 2-run shot. You had Piazza was really good, had a quality start mixed in. Chris Addison went 3. He had 3 hits. Of course, he had the home run. He had the double as well. early on in the game. So it was a very, very tough call, but Boyd Rush wasn't bad either. Like, he had a pretty good game, shutting us down for most of the ball game. So, guys, let's get out here to Seattle and Los Angeles. Janiel Rivera getting the ball here. 18-game winner. 229 strikeouts in the regular season. Unfortunately, we can't see Charles Hemingway's numbers in the regular season, but his postseason numbers aren't too bad. But we remember how he pitched in one of our opening day games. If you guys remember that, all the way back when we first started this series. It was live streamed. Charles Hemingway really struggled against Los Angeles, so we'll see how he fares here in game number 1. But he does get a strikeout here on Ortiz. Next batter up is Janiel Rivera, and I don't know how in the world that he took that knuckleball. He tried to sneak past a knuckleball against the knuckleball thrower in Janiel Rivera, and it was no such luck for Hemingway. Delivers a base knock here, going the other way on an inside pitch. Like, he gets jammed a little bit, but still able to push it out there to the opposite side to go to left field as a left-handed hitter. It's a tough thing to do. Let's take a look at him on the mound. Knuckleball. Joshua Tora outside and low. We can't believe that was called a strike, but it definitely got in there. Number 2 there for Janiel. Again, another tough pitch to hit. Dan McCullough, swing and a miss. That's number 3. And then finally, 1-2 pitch here to Calzado. He is going to ground out hard to Daniel Lederman. Makes the throw. I think it's Ethan. Ethan Lederman. There's too many Ledermans here in this universe. So 1 hit scratched across to Janiel Rivera, but no runs for Seattle. Let's go bottom 2. Boris Almanzar, another base hit. That's number 2. It's going to score another run here for Los Angeles, and they're back at it, man. This offense is just way too tough on Charles Hemingway. Here is Giovanni Ortiz. Line drive. Deep to left center, but the center fielder Miller will take charge and make the catch. So bottom 3rd, we got a base hit here again for Janiel Rivera. 2 for 2 so far in the early going. Still looking for some power, but that's okay. They're going to find it here. 3-1 pitch. Ariano. Base hit for sure, but that is over the wall. 2-run shot for the Knights. 4-0 over Seattle, and it's starting to settle in a little bit that the game might be lost. If Seattle can't get a couple runs back here quickly, it could be over. It could be over. Bottom 3rd still. Nobody down. Deep shot for Lederman. That's over the wall. My goodness. Hemingway has no answer for these guys. He cannot get these dudes out. It's unbelievable, man. Like, you know how some pitchers don't match up well with certain offensive players? I think LA's got something on Hemingway. 5-0 game. KAJ's got to make an incredible play here. Hemingway able to get back to the bag to get the first out here in the 3rd inning. Down already by 5 runs. So 1-1 pitch here to David Bayek. Deep fly ball out there to left center field gap, and that's another extra base hit here for the Knights, and it's a double. And that will signal the end of the outing here for Charles Hemingway. He is done. They're going to turn to the bullpen to see if they can get this thing back on track. It is going to be Carlos Cairo. He's been in 1 game this postseason with a 20 ERA. Look at the batting averages. 6.67 for left-handers and 500 for right-handers. There's your next base hit. That's Russell Covington bringing home the run. And it just didn't matter. Either Cairo or Hemingway. It doesn't matter. And Cairo knows what's coming here, guys. He knows what's coming. He understands the deal. It doesn't matter who's pitching. The Knights are going to rake. 6-0 game. Another base hit here. And Ariano is in with a single. Moving the runner over here to 3rd. Lederman comes up. That's going to be another base knock over there to right field. Irizarry makes a strong throw back into 3rd, but base runner will move up again. It is 7-0 in the 4th inning. I think this one's over. What do you guys think? Here's a 2-1 pitch. Cortez, base knock. Irizarry's got to make a good throw here again to 3rd base, but yet again, runners on the corners. 8-0. Here's another deep drive out to right. Irizarry's going to get it off the wall. 9-0. Let's get another run in there, huh? Maybe 10? No? Runners on 2nd and 3rd with 1 down. Cairo's still out there. He's still pitching. 3-2 pitch. Finally puts an end to the bleeding. But the damage has been done. It is 9-0. top 5. Great defensive play by Ariano. Out there at first. Seattle can't buy a hit. Unbelievable. They continue to just shine both offensively and defensively. McCullough will put a charge into this one off of Janelle. That'll be a solo shot, but as you guys can probably tell, 9-1 isn't enough to make a break. Isn't enough to make a dent into this game. Base hit here, right over second baseman Campbell. That will score another run. It is now 10-1 LA. Top 6. We've got another strikeout. That's Jesse Miller, the center fielder. Another strikeout here for McCullough, or that's Mitchell, excuse me, Jack Mitchell, gonna K. And KAJ, in a 3-1 pitch, he will get a base knock. So, hey, Seattle coming back just a little bit, guys. I got to show some Seattle highlights. It's 10-2. Janelle Rivera is still out there. 99th pitch upcoming here to Joshua Tora, and he sits there and looks at it. Another strikeout, Janelle on Joshua. Let's go to the 9th inning. Let's see if Seattle can do anything to come back by 7 runs. And with 2 outs, not likely. But Seattle does tack on 3. LA tacks on 10. And that's your ball game. LA takes game number 1. And guys, all you need 3. You need 3 wins. And you're advancing to the NLCS. Ariano is your player of the game. He goes 3 for 5 with a home run and 3 ribbies. Notable players there for Seattle. You got Brent Miller, Jack Mitchell, and Dan McCullough with a couple RBIs. But all in all, not a great game. Not a great game for Seattle on a lot of areas. Offensively, didn't do too much. Janelle's always a tough pitcher to do anything against, but offensively they did nothing. Pitching-wise, they were bad too. So they got to clean this up if they want to have a chance in this NLDS against LA. Otherwise, it's going to be over before it even got started. 9 strikeouts there for Janelle. There you go. So, guys, next time I see you will be tomorrow night to get Wisconsin-Washington, game number 1. And then we will also do Boston and Iowa on the AL side. So we'll get the AL side, and then we'll finish up on Saturday. We'll finish up with the entire divisional series, get everything wrapped up into highlight form. And then before you know it, we're going to get into the championship series to determine who's going to be in the Gold Series for season number 1. Leave a like if you like this thing, guys. I'll see you tomorrow night for the AL side, and then Saturday for the closure of the divisional round. See you in that one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.